Welcome back to rTech. Today we're going to review the Pruveeo D700 dual dash cam. So the box which this came in originally was destroyed. I couldn't put things together either. It kind of came in this situation where everything was opened up. But luckily, everything seems to be fine inside. The packaging is eco-friendly, no paints, logos, no stickers, nothing. It just mentions Pruveeo on the side with a little sticker. This was ordered on Amazon. So as soon as you open the box, you find the user manual. It's a pretty detailed one, very good instructions inside, and good English too. So the box is in a mess. Here is the charging adapter. As you can see, it's very sleek compared to the previous dash cam I reviewed. I'll leave a link above if you want to see that. So that's a mini USB plug. There is the rear camera. It's got 4 LEDs for better night vision. And as you know, that red wire needs to go to your tail lamp so that it automatically switches on whenever you put the reverse gear. Okay, so the wire is pretty long, and let me put this away. So there is the mirror. It's got a large 7-inch touchscreen in the middle, and it feels like really good quality. It's very sleek too. The protective cover is still on. That's the reason you see a little bit of dirt on the glass. Alright, so it's got the usual ports on top. It's got a 32 GB micro SD card which it supports. You can insert it in that TF slot there. It's also got a 2.5mm slot for the rear camera to be plugged in. It's got a mini USB power slot. And there's a GPS slot and it doesn't work. Here are some of the screen specifications. It's a 7-inch centered display, touch enabled. That's what makes this unique. Screen protector is still on, as I told you, and there are also buttons at the bottom of the screen. And let me get to the camera specifications. So it's got a full glass lens at the back, records full HD at 30 frames per second, and the rear camera is actually a 720 pixel. It's waterproof. It does record audio inside, and the videos are in AVI format, and the pics are in JPG format. And they've also provided rubber hooks for you to, fix this at the back of your existing rearview mirror. And there's also a small thank you card. I'm going to put this side by side with the existing dash cam that I had. They are very similar in size. Just look at that gorgeous screen size of the Pruveeo. It's so much bigger, and I love the way the display works right in the middle of the screen. Besides, the previous camera has a blue tinge. It made it a little difficult to spot objects outside, but this one has a nice mirror finish, so it does look like an actual mirror. So I just got this mounted, and let's put this on, and it boots up. It has the same music as the previous device which I had, and it's pretty touch responsive, this thing, and the menus are pretty neatly laid out. Not a lot of confusion here. It's just straightforward, tells you what you need to do, and there's a lot of settings for display, video, photo quality, recording intervals, audio quality, etc. So everything is just right there, and you can just scroll. It doesn't have a touch to scroll. You just need to use the buttons though, and it's kind of very intuitive, very simple. It's like one of those older phones which have everything in it, but it's just not optimized like your newer phones. I doubt anyone's going to actually play with the settings a lot because it's pretty straightforward. It's already set, optimized to record at 1080p, 720p at the back, and everything is kind of very well optimized out of the box. So there's no memory card. Anyways, let me add in a memory card to it, and let's see what happens. Now I'm able to actually click photos. I should be able to do everything else. Just trying to see if it does anything. Yep, it's able to click something. Still not a very intuitive menu. It doesn't tell you whether something is happening. So I wish they have better software upgrades for this camera. And that black spot you see is because of my car, so it's not the problem with the display. So the display is perfectly fine. I have that small black shading under the rearview mirror, so that's what you're seeing right now. As for the wiring, I'm just trying to give you a basic idea. I mean, you'll find this on Amazon when you buy it, but it's very simply laid out. They've given a very good pictorial diagram for you to understand how to wire this whole thing up. You can do it on your own if you have basic tools, and you can just tuck in the wires between the roof and some of the side coverings and fairings that you have inside your cabin. So before I get the rear camera mounted, my car already had one built in, so I just want to lay this wire out just to show you how long it is. It's kind of really long. I mean, it's 19 feet long, and I just wanted to show you how long this is. So this is going to easily fit onto an MPV, for example, a 7-seater. Anyways, I've got this mounted on a 7-seater car, and this is a Suzuki Ertiga. We've just hooked it at the back of the number plate, and it holds pretty well. So I just wanted to show you how the display works in the night, and the visibility of screen is really nice. The front camera is actually working in unlit garage, and it's still picking up good image. And here's the rear view camera. It's focused outside. It's raining at the moment. Does a good job on the display. The power socket is very compact, and it will kind of not barge into a lot of space, but nevertheless you're going to lose one slot. The touch functionality on this Pruveeo dashcam makes it really worth the money, and it's good value for the money which you pay for. It does record simultaneously on both from both front and rear cameras on the memory card, so that's another good advantage. And the display can be configured to show you either one of the front, back, a split view, or picture-in-picture. So we have all these options, even in the non-touchscreen version, which I reviewed maybe a year and a half back. And this has got the same thing with touch capability. That makes it easier to use. So that's my short review on the Pruveeo dual channel dashcam. I'll leave a link in the description below. I'm not too sure if it's available in all your countries, but I will try and see if I can leave something similar as well. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. I shall see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching rTech.